afternoon. How's everyone doing? There's cobwebs everywhere now. I need to have a little mop up. Oh, hope everyone's well. I'm trying to do a little video like this for a while, so I thought maybe this time I'll get it right. Not too sure. The last one I tried to do, it was way too dark. I filmed it, it went great, and then got home and watched it and you couldn't even see my face. So I thought, well, that's a bit silly to just do it a little bit more properly. So, any little updates? Lovely new bedspread. Look at that. Matches everything, I think. I think it looks pretty bloody awesome. What else have we done? Got some kitchen gear, a little apron. Oh gosh. I'll check this. I think I paid 12 quid for the lot of that, and I've got the glove with it. But that. Used that 2 or 3 times maybe. So-called heat-proof glove. It's already melting. Obviously not that heat-proof. Don't know if you can see from there on the camera. Fitted this plate. That was one of the conditions of sale when I bought the boat, was to cover up the fly roll and the alternator. So obviously it's a little bit dangerous for anyone who doesn't know what they're doing coming on the boat, and then they sort of step into it or they get something caught in it. Then I don't think you'll be getting that garment back very easily, or your body part probably. Not unless you get to the on-off switch really fairly quickly. So yeah, a few bits have been done there. What else have we done? Not a great deal, I don't think. Got another. What's that? Another. Got a little burner, so I can cook on this, which I thought was quite neat. Just a little paraffin burner. I think it's a Cam William or something, or there's a box around here. I think it's quite an old one, so it's like a nice historic sort of piece for the boat. Not that old, but you know what I mean, I'd rather have something old than new. Chelwin OMA paraffin cooking stove. It's got a nice old antiquated box as well, but I don't think it'd ever been used. I only got it for 25 quid. I would have said that's quite a bargain. Oh, and I've got my cast iron frying pan to go on it. Lovely. In fact, I need to give that a clean at some point today. So I've got my new, I don't know how well this is going to work, cast iron cleaning stainless steel chamois or jiffy pad, I don't know what you call that. Brillo pad. Someone's just firing up their engine. Other than that, not much else to report, I don't think. Not heard any more problems with the stern. Now I've got it filled up and re-greased. I think there might have been some airlocks in there possibly, but all seems to be working lovely at the moment. Thinking of putting, can't really see it, I'll show you. Up here, as you can see, all this needs covering. Clean up the glass a little bit, there's a crack there. But making some kind of template, probably with a bit of cardboard first. So it's like a tolerance push fit that will cover up everything. Ah, these blinking spider webs. So it'll go around the glass and cover up the edges of the frame. Maybe put some cutouts in the wood for it. And then off of that, then I can maybe put a blind across, because sometimes in the morning it's a bit annoying. It's not so bad now, it's a bit more overcast and the weather's starting to turn a bit, but be nice for on the sunny days, because it does wake you up early, especially if you're roasting hot as well. Wake up at blooming 5 or 6 in the morning, sun's starting to come through and sweating your beans off. All fun and games. All fun and games. So yeah, the original point of the video was just to say a quick hello to a few people. When I sort of first was looking at getting into boating, I was originally kind of looking at marine stuff, but the more I looked at it, the more I found it quite expensive a little bit more maintenance, I think. And obviously the sort of unknown element, just sort of jumping into it all. My mate's got a Dutch barge on tidal waters, I think 72 footer, so I've been helping him out, and we was talking about getting like a little tug or like a little pilot or something just to help him getting around on the waterway. So that was the original idea. Still might happen, never know, might get another little boat, could be fun. We're up next to us on the tidal, I won't say exactly where he is, but he's down south. So yeah, that'd be maybe a nice little thing to do. So I started looking at little boats, like them sort of hard rib inflatable things. Ribs? I think they're called ribs, something like that. You get like some nice boats for not a lot of money. Was my obviously, not obviously, it was my initial thought. So I kind of started looking at all sorts of different things. Slowly started looking at different websites. Got onto, I think it was Apollo Duck. Good website for looking at boats if anyone's after just keeping your eye on the second-hand markets and just seeing what's floating around. So I was on there for a while and started checking out the old narrowboats popping up and canal boats and thinking, oh, they're lovely. I started watching some videos about them. I think Cruising the Cup was probably one of, no, it wasn't, it was Narrowboat Gentleman. I think it was the guy who done like a year of videos, and they're pretty good and informative. He covered quite a lot of stuff, and then he moved on to another platform. So I sort of had a little search around and I found Cruising the Cut, I believe, and he'd already done over 100 videos, I would have said at that point. So I went right back to his first video and started from scratch, and I watched all of them, not in an OCD way, but just in the fact that he was covering so much and I didn't really know any of it, and if I was to buy a boat I felt like I'd be sort of starting where he was starting, so it seemed sensible to throw yourself into that start position and see what he had to go through when he first got his boat, etc. So yeah, I ended up watching all of his stuff. Really good, covers pretty much everything really, other than like actually you living on board a boat and what it feels like, because no one can cover that. But really worth watching his videos if you're thinking of getting into narrowboating and you just want to know a little bit more about the scene. He does quite a lot of videos with the two narrowboat ladies. Narrowboat Experience, is it? Sorry if I get the name wrong, girls. I watch your videos as well, but I'm terrible with all these YouTube channel names, as you're about to find out. Who else have we got? For some reason I think her name's Lorna. Could be right, could be wrong. London Boat Girl, Boating Girl, something like that. She does some amusing videos, comes out with some random stuff. I was watching her last video the other day, I can't think what that was about either now. Memory's terrible, if you haven't noticed. For YouTube anyway. I'm afraid I don't pay enough attention. So who else do we watch? Sort of interesting, old Dan. Big hello to Dan. Always amuse me with your sense of humour. Similar kind of sense of humour I think we've got, mate. Shame you're up on the, is it the Llangollen, is it you're on? Or Ellesmere Port, something around there. But maybe one day we'll bump into each other. Saying to all of you really, it'd be lovely to actually bump into some of you guys. Mike Askin, another great YouTuber, done some really great videos, covers quite a lot of the Liverpool life, you could say, and historic sort of side of things. So after starting watching some of Mike's videos, and obviously the other canal stuff, I thought, well, the canals are all about history and keeping it alive and volunteer work and restoring things. So I started looking at historic boats, I guess. I did go and look at a few what you'd call sort of new boats, I suppose, like 70s. I think they're both 70s, ones I'm thinking of. We went to look at a couple of boats. Wasn't overly impressed, just sort of alright, you know. And like, you're spending a lot of money, so you kind of want something that you're going to love, not just something that's alright. So looking, 3 or 4 months in, I found old Bosley. Can't remember if I've talked about this or not, but yeah, it took me a while to find her. It took me a while to make a decision on coming to see her and buying her, and found a lot of information out about her, done a lot of research, and yeah, decided on the historic boating side of things, thanks to Mike, showing off some of the history. What's going on outside? I think there's some Duke of Edinburgh's going on. So, all fun and games really. Who else have we got? Who do I watch? This is the thing, I'll stop the video and I'll think of about 10 other names. I think I was watching the Tiller Experience earlier. They bumped into Jules, the working boats. Cut bits of film of Jules going by. I think 3 or 4 boats from Jules. And then Mike Askin goes by as well. It's like, oh, that's Mike, he does YouTube videos. So, funny to see him. Who else is there? Well, I don't think of anyone else at the moment, but I'll just carry on chatting. Maybe some more names will come to my head. So yeah, everything's going well really at the moment. Not really much else to report, I don't think. I just thought I'd do like a little video and have a quick chat with you, because I've not really done anything for a while. I've been concentrating on more doing the travelling videos. I feel that a lot of people sort of chat on the YouTube videos, and me personally, I really like the natural sound of a boat in peace and quiet going down the cut, and just watching things going by in that slow sort of time. And I don't find a lot of people do that sort of thing. And that's where I picked up Mike Askin from, so I was looking for slow TV canal videos. So I thought I'd try and do some more of them really. Try and cover some bits, show some people just different sections of the cut, just in case, you never know, maybe you're travelling one day and you think, oh, I'm going to be going down that bit of cut, and you can look it up, and there it is on YouTube. There's a little bit of footage of sort of what you're going to expect, hopefully. But that's my aim really at the moment, to sort of be informative and to sort of show what's going on, rather than there's loads of people. You alright? Just yeah, show what's going on. Have a quick look outside. These people, eh? Oh well. What can you do? There must be Duke of Edinburgh or something. Loads of these little kids walking about. God knows what they're up to. Guess you've got to walk from one spot to another spot. Not sure, I've never really done that thing. I thought I'd just walk myself really. Don't really need to be told better. I'll just go for a walk through a field. Or I'll go for a walk through the woods or something. I suppose these kids, maybe they're from like less privileged areas or something like that, I don't know. Personally, I think there's always a bloody field or somewhere you can walk around. I grew up on well, I wouldn't say it's a massively concreted estate. It's quite a quiet, rural sort of estate, but there's no parks nearby. You have to walk to it or bike to it. You know, that's what you should be doing as a kid. Get a bit of exercise, keep yourself going, get used to the outside world. But anyway, I'm going to sign off with this because I'm just talking a bit of nonsense. And hopefully look forward to some more cruising videos. Again, I know I need to sort out the mic, etc. We'll get around to that. I wouldn't mind upgrading the camera as well, but a bit skint at the moment, so we'll see what happens there. Loads of people walking around today. Cheers guys.